This is Christine with cricketscorner.stampinup.net, and I'm going to make a real quick video today using the Bubble Over stamp set. This is a new excuse me, a new stamp set, and it is in, let me see what catalog it's in. It's in the New Occasions catalog on page 32, and there's the stamp set right here. And if you were to purchase this bundle, you could save 10% on it. So you can get the framelits and the stamp set with the 10% off. So there's that. And then if you decide to order more items and you make it up to $50, then you can, that's before tax and shipping, then you can actually come into our new Celebrations catalog and get the Designer Series paper Bubbles and Fizz for free. So that's something to think about. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get started. And we're using the Bubble Over stamp set. I'll put that to the side. I've already got everything cut just to make it quick and easy and quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tell you what these are. These are the Designer Series paper. The blue is with the Bubbles and Fizz Designer Series paper, and on this one I've already embossed it with my folder. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I will hopefully list it underneath the video. So I've already embossed it, and then I've got our Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. I've cut the 8.5 by 11 in half and scored it at 4 1/4. And then we have the Calypso Coral cardstock. I've already got the little bottle cut out using our framelits, just like that. Oops. Yay, that was cute. I love that. And then I've got another little piece, actually 2 pieces that we're going to use, 3 pieces that we're going to use for the bottle, and that's also cut out with our framelits for the bottle. Let me get all the pieces that I use so you can kind of see. And then there's a tiny one floating around here somewhere. Let me find it. Here's another piece that we're going to use. Let's see. Well, it's so little it disappeared. I'll have to look for it. Hopefully it doesn't fall on the floor and I don't lose it. I'm still looking. Okay, so to cut this little piece out, see, super tiny. So that gives you an idea how I did that. I just used our Big Shot that we have in our catalog. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these to the side. And I got my scissors. I've got these new cute little glitter and clear epoxy shapes. There's some that have, I don't know if you can see it or not. Here, watch. Kind of not the best background to use, but it has like the little drops and then it has the little circles on there. So we're going to be using that. And of course, this is our framelit set, bottles and bubbles framelits dies. That's where I got all these from. So I just left out the ones that I actually used. And I think I might need to actually do another straw because I don't know where my straw went. It's so tiny once you cut it out, and what material I used is very thin, the paper that I used. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side. We're gonna be doing a little bit of embossing, and I'm using the, I'm not sure the color of it, well, let's see. I don't remember the name of it. It has a name on it, but I can't recall, I can't even read that. But I'm gonna use this little strand of twine, I guess, and we're gonna make a little bow out of it. And it may not be in the new catalog. I don't think it's in the new catalog. So this is probably a retired item. So just make sure you remember that this is a retired item. But you can actually use any ribbon. Maybe I'll use a ribbon instead. We'll see. All right. I may need my little paper piercer. I'm not really sure. We're going to be doing the Versamark. And I'm going to need my little buddy to keep the powder from sticking all over where I don't want it to be stuck. And then our glue dots, and then I have a set of our regular Stampin' Dimensionals and our mini Stampin' Dimensionals, 2 different ones. So, and we'll use one. I've already made one card, so you can tell I need one of those. But these are so handy and awesome. You'll love them. And of course, we're going to be using our Island Indigo stamp pad and our Calypso Coral stamp pad. And another item that I haven't really showcased a lot is our new Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. I've used it a lot. The reason why I'm using it right now is because I am out of my snail adhesive. So I've got some on order. It should be here today or tomorrow. And so we're going to use this today. So you can use this for all your items, all your projects if you want. And I also have our fine tip glue pen. I did use it a little bit on the little cap. Remember that itty bitty piece I showed you? That's probably what we'll use this on. Okay. All right, and I've already got my stamps ready to go. Put them to the side. And since we have everything cleared and out of the way, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with our embossing, get that done and over with. So you just need, you just need a piece of white, and let me grab a piece of this Calypso Coral to cut out our thumbs up. You'll see in just a second. I'm going to use that too. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, I need my thumbs up. I'm going to do my thumbs up first. I'll put this, I might use this actually for putting the powder away. So let's go ahead and embossing buddy it. Get all that static off of there. Get our Versamark, well goodness, what was wrong with that? Versamark ink pad. Stamp our little thumb on there. Our little thumbs up. And just like that. There we go. Put that away. And then here's our embossing powder. I'm using the silver embossing powder. Just need a tiny bit. Oop, that's probably enough. Go ahead and make sure it covers your design really well. There you go. Put that to the side. I'm going to put this away. Okay, I'm going to use this white paper later. It's white cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to put that away. We're done with that. We've done it with the little thumbs up stamp. I'm going to go ahead and get my embossing gun. Go ahead and turn it on. And we're going to watch this thing get embossed. So let's see if I can get it at a good angle. It doesn't take long because it's so little. You want to be careful not to burn your fingers. So you want to put the, oh, there it is. It's already done. Super quick. You don't want to burn your fingers. Alright, so I'm going to cut this out with our cute little, let's see what I did with that piece. Let me see. Let me hunt down my little embossing, my little die cut. Hold on just a second. So I went ahead and I found it. It was sitting right next to me. It's so tiny. I went ahead and embossed it real quick just to get it done. So I need to put this to the side right there if I can. And we're going to go ahead and do another stamp and embossing. Let me get my things together here. We're going to be using the little stamp says yay. And I'm going to use the Calypso Coral, and I'm going to show you how you can do this. Actually, let me think. I might change it. Let me get some clear embossing powder. Let me find it. Here we go. We're going to use clear, I think, because I'm going to color this. So let me show you how you color. So we're going to do the Versamark. Put that to the side. And then the ink color. Thought I turned that off. Alright, so we're going to do our ink color. No, I'm sorry, our embossing. Let me make sure this is clear because I did use it earlier. So we're going to emboss. And then we're going to stamp the color. And then I'm going to use my embossing buddy because I kind of forgot. So, okay, and then we're going to stamp it right there. Okay. There we go. So that's done. I'm going to go ahead and put these away for now. Oh, I don't know if you could even see that. Let me move it over. So I just did the embossing and then the stamp color, ink color, Calypso Coral, and then I did the Let me get this extra piece of paper. Not really organized this morning. And then I did the ink color. I did the embossing and then I did the ink color. So let me leave that open. Let's make sure this got nice and covered. Alright. Super cute. Alright, and then put this away right quick. I hope I'm not off camera. I keep forgetting to check. Let me span out a little bit. Let's see, go this way. There we go. Alright, so we did the clear embossing powder this time. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did a while ago. I'm going to go ahead and heat it up with the embossing gun, our heat embosser. And watch the magic happen. There it goes. So cool. And that is it. So it's kind of raised now. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get this cut out with our little bottle cap shape. So let me go ahead and do that right quick. And I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Move my chair up. Alright, so I think we're done with the I have one more. I have one more cutout to make. Let me find me some of our, let me find a bigger piece real quick. Here we go. This is our new vellum paper. I wouldn't say new, but I'm going to go ahead and cut the straw out with that. So let me go ahead and do that right quick. I don't want to forget that. That's the cutest part. And see why I probably lost my other one? It's so tiny. I don't know how you can see it, if you can see it behind on this white background, but there's our cute little straw, and it actually has like the little crinkles for where it bends. It's super cute. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that where I can see it maybe. And I think we're about ready to put this card together. There's actually one cut I do need to make. Let me get that right now. I think we're done with the stamping. We can put those away. Put that to the side. Put this right here. I can still see it. And I guess we'll go ahead and work on these pieces. We'll go ahead and get these done real quick. I'll put the bottle together. How about that? Okay, let me get all these pieces out of the way. All right, so here we go. So we're going to start with the cute little bottle. And let's see what I need to do. I'm going to put this piece right here on the bottle itself. I'm going to use my Tombow glue. Just takes a little bit. Doesn't take much, and it will stick. Let me get it started here. There. Ooh, probably a little bit too much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stick that on there. Just like that. Super cute. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to take this little piece, and I'm actually going to cut it in half long ways like this. Doesn't have to be perfectly even or anything. And I'm going to take my glue dots. Here we go. Couldn't find them. And I'm going to put it on the front of the glitter. This is our silver glimmer paper. Okay. And we're going to take our other little green piece and we're going to put it behind it. Just like this. Super cute. Let me do the same thing on the other side. Ta-da! Okay. Sticky stuff. Those glue dots are awesome. Okay, put it on that one. Okay. So now we have a cute little shimmery background for that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and use our glue again. Just a little bit. Doesn't take much. And put it on the blue part. Even it up as best you can. This stuff dries pretty quick, so you have to make your decision really quickly on this. Okay, and then this is where the little glue dot, the little tiny little mini dimensional comes into play. It's like the perfect size for it. So you just take one of these off. They're so little. I'm going to put it on the back of my thumb. My thumbs up. Super cute. Take the backing off. And we're going to put it right there in the middle of this. Make sure it's all even. Let me bring it down just a little bit more. There, just like that. So cute. I love that. Okay, and I'm going to continue working on the bottle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, for this little cap piece, I'm going to take our fine tip glue. Let me take that off. This is excellent for teeny tiny jobs, little tiny pieces. Okay, it doesn't take very much for it to be able to glue. So, but you want to make sure as soon as you're done using it to cap it off, and you have to make sure this little wire goes into the middle of this, so that way it doesn't clog. Otherwise, no fun. All right, it'll be all clogged up. So, okay, so I'm gonna take my. This is the paper piercer is great to have for little things like this. So I'm gonna try to put this on without it falling all over the place. I'm gonna just kind of put it kind of like it's halfway open, I guess you could say. Make sure it doesn't stick to my background paper. Okay, that's perfect. Make sure it doesn't get too much glue right there. Okay, so, and then I'm going to attach my straw. Let me locate my straw right here. Isn't that so cute? Look at that, that's so adorable. So I'm going to take the fine tip glue pen, glue, and just do the bottom half of it. Like I said, it doesn't take much and it sticks pretty good. Oop. And make sure you cap it off. Don't want it to waste your whole bottle of glue getting clogged up. Okay. So I'm going to put it on the back of this cute little, I'm going to kind of tilt it a little bit if I have time before it dries. Okay. So there's that little piece. We're going to do one more put together piece. Let's see, what did I do? Let's see, I think I'm going to pop dot this on top of here. So let me go ahead and get another, this is where our regular dimensionals come into play. I'll just put one right there in the middle of that. Take the backing off. Put this right on top of here, right in the middle. Super cute. Okay, there. So I got our pieces all ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and put that to the side and work on our card. So our card, let's see, I need my embossed paper, our DSP, our Designer Series paper from the Bubbles and Fizz paper. I'm going to go ahead and use our Tombow, glue this down. Let me get this going again. It kind of gets a little dry for some reason, or it doesn't come all the way down to the bottom where I can have it come out. Okay, go ahead and put this right on top. There we go, just like that. Don't you love my fingernails? I just got them done yesterday. It's shellac, and I love the glitter. I'm all about glitter stuff. My cards just don't look the same without glitter, so I love my glitter stuff. Okay, so the next thing I did, I'm gonna have to clear out some space here to show you what I did for the stripe background. Let me get everything cleaned up and I'll show you. So I took another piece of our 12 by 12 DSP paper from the Bubbles and Fizz, and I just cut just the corner off. So I'm going to try to do the same thing for this one. Let's see if I can get this done right. So I just kind of eyeball it to see about where and how big I want it. So I'm going to do about that much. I don't want it to be too big. We may be able to have to cut it down, but I just line it up with the middle of where the track is. So let me go ahead and cut this real quick. Oops, hang on a second. Oops, why are we having problems? What is the problem? Let me go ahead and move it down here. I might need to get a new blade eventually. Okay, here we go. There we go. That was so simple. So there's our little corner piece. So I'm just going to use that. I put my Stampin' Trimmer away. And we're going to bring out our card again. And it's going to be a little bit too big, so I'm just going to cut it down just a little bit long, a little bit shorter. Not a problem. I'm going to line it up. Oops, let me get it all straight. I'm just going to cut it real fast again. If I can get it still, it won't be still for me. Okay, there we go. So here we go. So I'm gonna just put this right here. I just wanted to put a little extra little color in there, I guess you could say. So again, I'm using my Tomboy glue. Doesn't take too much. But since this is embossed, I'm kind of putting it on a little bit heavier than I normally would, but normally you don't need that much. Okay, there. And you just kind of hold it down for just a minute, just to make sure that it's going to stay properly. Okay, take this out of the way. I don't even know where that came from. Okay, so now we're going to start putting it all together. Super simple. And then we'll put some little last minute touches on it. So, all right, so I'm going to take my little bottle and I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. And this actually is a dimensional pack from one of our paper pumpkin kits. So that's what I'm using. I had some left over, so I'm just using that. Okay, go ahead and pull the, oh, I got one more thing I need to do. Okay, I'm going to pull the backs off of these. Okay. All right. And we're going to put it to the side right here. I don't know, it's just super cute. I don't know, I just thought it was really fun. Okay. Now you could, if you want to, put a little bit of dab of glue there to hold it down, but I think it's kind of cute just leaving it like that. All right, we're going to do the same thing with this little piece. Gotta shake it down. I've been using so much of it. All right, here we go. Put it right here, kind of over here on the side. Hold that down just a little bit until it adheres to the design, the embossed paper. Okay, so I hope that's even. Yep, looks even. Okay, then we're going to take, let me see if I have any ribbon instead of the twine. Let me look real fast. I don't know if I have any blue, or let's see, I do have some of this. That'd probably be too big. Let me see what this is. Okay. Yeah, we're fixing that. We're about, oops, there goes my ribbon. And another one. Like I said, I'm working at a small place, like I've mentioned in other videos. Okay, this one is our, what is it? What color is it? I don't even know. Old Olive. I don't know if that would really work well with this or not. It's all over the place. Yeah, it might. Okay, so let me, because it rolled all over the floor. Okay, let me move my chair back up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, that'll work, I think. We'll just make a tiny little bow. This is an Old Olive ribbon. Make a tiny bow super quick instead of the twine. It's all crooked, but you can fix it if you want. Make it take some time to do it. Like I was trying to say earlier, is I'm gonna do that over. We are almost about ready to head out to our ranch up in Tyler. It's about 4 hours away. So kind of doing this super quick so I can have it done before the weekend, because I'm trying to get at least one video out each week. Okay, there, I think that's about how I want it. I don't want it super big or anything. Okay, that's super perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the ends off. I want them somewhat long, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay. Using my paper snips. That may be a little bit too long, but I can cut them off in just a minute. So I'm gonna use my glue dots. Let me find them. We're gonna adhere this to the bottle. Oops, I got a glue dot stuck to my finger. That happens a lot, so you have to be careful. All right, so I'm just gonna put it, let me get my paper piercer and kind of push that glue where it doesn't show. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right there, right on the bottle. Okay, well that's not too bad. I like that it's that long. Okay, and then the last few things I'm gonna use are the cute little glitter and clear epoxy shapes. So I'm going to take our paper piercer and we're going to make some cute little droplets coming out of the bottle. Put one like right here. There we go, super cute. And one, let me see if I can get a close up so you see kind of what I'm doing. See that I put a little water droplet right there. I'm going to put another one kind of like it's fizzing out the side of the bottle. Okay, and then they have round ones on here. So they're like bubbles, like the fizz coming out of the bottle. I'm trying to do this quickly. All right, let me get a couple of more. There's that, and then I'm gonna get a smaller one if I can get it. There we go. Whoop. Here we go. Whoop. They're slippery little things. Okay, I'll put one more right here. I think that's pretty cute. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, all right, so there's the front of our card. Super cute. I thought it was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put a stamp on the inside. So let me find my stamp. Here it is. It says, may your day bubble over with happiness. So I'm gonna go ahead and get our Calypso Coral. And we didn't even use our Island Indigo because I changed the color of something. The Thumbs Up, I think is what I did. Yeah. I can't remember. I must have used the Thumbs Up earlier with a color, but I didn't. I just used the Versamark and it came out just fine. So I'm going to use the middle of this and put it right there in the middle. Super cute. There's our little sentiment, and then we're going to fold it over, and there is the card. Oop, let's see. Here we go. Alright, there's our cute little card, and you can cut these down. I might do that too. Let me go ahead and cut some of this down just a little bit. It's a little bit too long. There we go. Whoops. There, that looks so much better. So that's my cute little card for this week. And anyway, like I said before, if you'd like to purchase the stamp set and the Thinlits, if you spend $50 or more, then you can, let me get those Thinlits real quick. You could get, here we go, the DSP paper for free. And here it is, 12 by 12. 12 by 12. Let me scan out a little bit. 12 by 12, and I believe you get 24 sheets. You get 2 of each on there. Design. So, if you want to, you can shop on my website at cricketscorner.stampinup.net. And y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all next time.